Hi, and welcome to the third annual A Punk with Toys Black Friday giveaway. This Black Friday, November 29th at 10 p.m., I'm going to be giving away all 5 of these to 5 different people. And how we do this is I put your names in the big wheel of names and I spin, and whoever lands on wins. But there are some caveats to that. So before we started, I want to say thank you to the people that donated all of these during the streamathon that I recently did, 36 hours live stream benefiting Toys for Tots for the Detroit area. We were able to raise $3,000. Thank you to every single one of you. That means the world to me. It means the world to these kids that are going to be getting stuff that maybe they didn't. I know it means the world to Sergeant Reds, who also were part of that, and that's where we'll be purchasing all the toys from really, really soon. Actually, by the time that this video comes up, well, by the time we do the actual giveaway, everything should already be done. But let's get into this, because right now you're going, all right, well, how do I win this? How do I win this? Well, you can't win it until, well, Black Friday. Once again, November 29th, 10 p.m. So let's start off with what you don't need. You don't need to be subscribed to the channel. You don't need to like this video. You don't need to share this video, and you don't even need to be a member of the channel. Now, would I love for you to be subscribed? Hell yeah. Would I like it if you liked and shared this video? For sure. And would I like it if you joined the memberships? Of course I would, but you don't have to. You have just as much chance as winning as anyone else. Kinda. And we'll get into that in a second. 2, you need to be living in the US or Canada or have a mailing address in one of these countries that I can ship it to, and then you have to worry about it and get it back to whatever country, whether it be Australia, England. You kind of get the deal there. Unfortunately, it's just too expensive to ship overseas. And the last thing I want to do is someone to win something and be like, hey, it's going to cost $75 for me to ship it. I will ship it if you have a place here in the US and or Canada. All right. 2, got to put your names in the chat, right? Right in the comments here, just please put your name, what you see. So if you're on a live stream and you type in your name, how does it come up? Matter of fact, this is real easy. Whatever your name is showing up here, that's all that I want. I don't want your real name. I want your actual YouTube name. So when you're there, it's easy for myself and the moderators to find you, and or anyone else that is going to be in the chat. And hopefully this is going to be the biggest one that we've done. It sounds pretty simplistic, I know, but it's not, because we've done these giveaways numerous times and people have a tendency to screw up putting the actual name of their channel, their YouTube, whatever you want to call it, right? Once we spin, and we're going to use the wheel of names, once we spin, you'll have about a minute to claim your prize. If you do not claim the prize, your name gets taken out and we spin again. And that person doesn't claim it, we take the name out and we spin again, and we'll spin until we land on somebody. So there is a good chance that we go through 5 different people before we land on someone. There's also a good chance that we spin 5 times, land on someone that is in the chat, and all 5 of these things are now gone. That's the way that it works. I think it's kind of fun when you land on someone's name and you get to pull it out, and then you get to spin again. There's a rooting interest, or a cheering interest, or rooting against interest, and I'm not gonna lie, I kind of enjoy that. All right, the other thing, if you are a channel member, on Friday, that Friday the 29th, if you're a channel member, before the 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you will have your name already drawn in. So if you're someone like Allison Troy, who has been a channel member pretty much since the beginning, since I was able to, and she puts her name in, she'll have her name in twice, right? So if you're a channel member and you put your name in, well, you have 2 chances to win one of these 5 different prizes, which I think is actually pretty cool. If you're not a channel member, no worries. You still put your name in here and you still have 1 chance to win. Don't need to worry about it, right? All right. So when will this drawing be? Well, drawing is going to be, once again, November 29th, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. that I won't like kick it off right away, but it's going to be fairly early on because I'm not supposed to do a live that day. This is solely for the Black Friday giveaway. This is how I kicked off my channel. Oh, this is how I kicked off doing lives, was doing this, and I wanted to keep it going on every single year. I'm trying to read my notes and just make sure that I have everything before we get into what it is that you can possibly win. So don't need to be subscribed, don't need to like, don't need to share, don't need to be a member, although it would be really nice if you were. You do need to be in the US, Canada, or have a mailing address that we can ship it. You need to put your actual name that we see on screen in the comments. I do all the rest of the work. You don't even have to worry about doing any of that, right? You have to be there. 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the 29th. That means you have time to do all your Black Friday shopping. Hell, most of you probably do it on Amazon anyway, so it's really not that difficult, is it? You'll have 1 minute to claim it. If not, your name gets taken out, and we spin again. And hey, you know what? Them's the rules. You just kind of got to deal with it. All right? Now, let's get into what the giveaways are. So, the first giveaway, and these are going to be the order, is dock. So, the first person that wins, first person that lands on this, you're going to get this dock. This is an extra one that I had, and I said, hell, you know what? Let's just give it away. So, I know he can be picked up pretty much anywhere, but isn't it better to get one free? Number 2, the second one will be this retro beachhead. All right? Second person to win. So that doesn't mean the second name that's picked. That's the second name that gets picked, that they're in the chat. They are actually watching the stream. I know, rules are hard, but those are the rules. There you go. Third one is going to be this retro Cobra Commander with the VAC metal, and you can actually see yourself in that. So this is the retro carded Cobra Commander. Both these are the ones with the good stock, so you don't have to worry about the card bending on you. Again, I'm going to ship it all out, so you don't need to worry. Fourth prize is this classified tiger paw with wreckage. I know a lot of people didn't get it. I know these are starting to show up now, but hey, once again, even if you have one, but maybe you didn't get one, isn't getting a free one even better? So there you go. There's that. And then the fifth and final prize, and to me, the best one, is this 3D printed Wolverine. All right. So this is mine. The one that you are going to be getting is on its way. This piece does come off in case you're able to get someone to print and maybe make, I believe it's the links. They have 12 individual missiles. It has a cable, 3D printed cable that does bend. And then we have a couple of different tools. Working treads, although you need to be careful. It's 3D printed. They will break if you try and actually push it too much. But all in all, I think this thing is a beautiful piece. Everyone that's actually seen pictures of it, they've absolutely loved it. So those are the 5 things, and in order of what you can win. Now, once again, what do you not have to be? You don't need to be subscribed. You don't even need to like the video. You don't like to share. You don't need to share, and you don't need to be a member. Hell, you don't even have to like me. Although, if you've been an asshole to me in the videos or in comments, I probably won't put your name in it. I'll just be 100% honest. Kind of be like Mossman if you put anything else but Hella Dope as being your favorite toy company. Yeah. Just being honest with you. Now, again, then what you need to do is put your name in the comments. Have a US or Canada mailing address that I can ship it to. You have to be there at 10 p.m. on November 29th, which is Black Friday. You have about 1 minute after your name is picked to claim it. Your name will get pulling out if it's not. And if you are a channel member on the 29th up to 8 p.m., you'll get your name automatically entered in it. Oh, also, that's it. The last thing, what I forgot to mention, is you have to have your name in by 8 p.m. Friday, November 29th. I will not be adding names during the stream. I will not add them after 8 p.m. because I need time to get it ready and get all the names in that wheel in the wheel of names. Believe me, it is more tedious than you actually think that it is. All right. Now, how do you find that live stream? Well, I'm going to create a live stream before this thing even goes live. So down in the comments or down in the description, the first thing that you're going to see is a link to the live stream. Go in there, click on it, say, remind me, so it reminds you exactly when this is going to go live, because you're not going to want to miss this. Maybe you're like, hey, I have Doc. All right. I have Beachhead and I have Cobra Commander. Okay. It's still free. But maybe you don't have the Tiger Paw. And you know what I know you don't have? You don't have this Wolverine. And this thing is really badass. And it will fit with a lot of your classified stuff. And it doesn't look like some cheap piece of crap 3D printed stuff. Like the stuff that I've printed that looks like crap. Anyway, that is it. I'm not going to continue to reiterate this. It's been 11 minutes. I think if you need to figure it out again, you can go back and you can watch the video again. I will also put the rules in the description too. This way it's easy for you. Anyway, I hope to see everyone on November 29th, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time when we do this, because it is a riot. It is a lot of fun, and I guarantee you that chat is going to be awesome. And the first time that one gets picked, the moment a name gets picked, the vultures, I don't want to say that. The vultures are out, and they are looking and hoping that that person is not there. All right. You guys have a wonderful day. And again, if you do want to, please hit that like button. It is greatly appreciated.